My name is Darrell. I call Southern California home. However, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I retired from the United States Marine Corps with over 20 years of service, currently a computer specialist with the federal government. Let me start by giving this disclaimer. I absolutely love co-op life. And the group of folks that we have become, it's like we've become family with the group of folks that's on here, okay? And I can go on and on talking about the folks in this environment that we created, okay? But we'll run out of time. So while regrouping from a failed program that I was in, a good friend, Ursula, gave me a call and asked me to take a look at something. She said, hey, I want you to take a look at something. Well, at the time, I told her I was good, that I wasn't really interested in looking at any particular, anything at that particular time. Here's the kicker. I didn't say no at one time, but I said no 3 more times. We've all heard those words before, right? I'm good. However, on the last request, I agreed to take a look at it, right? And because she was a close friend and I have an enormous amount of respect for her, and whatever it was, it definitely had her attention. Now I can say, right, that I am forever grateful for her persistence, because when I took a look, I was blown away. I've owned businesses and done network marketing with some level of success. However, this system was unlike anything I had seen. My goal is always, everything I do, my goal is always to get out of the rat race and to build a legacy for my family, where my kids didn't have to start at ground zero like I did. And I knew at an early age that I had to get out of the streets of Chicago. Hence, that was my reason for joining the Marine Corps. If you think about it, every one of us is looking for an opportunity to have more or to do more for our families. And this opportunity here is allowing that. There's no big expense. It's minimum compared to the money that we spend every day on things that has nothing to do with us getting close to financial freedom. Here's a system, right? A system that's allowing us to receive thousands, even millions of dollars. That's amazing. Not only is this system changing my life, but it's changing many other lives. I love getting those notifications, of donations coming in, having additional funds to do whatever I want to do, okay? And the amazing thing is I love seeing my one-time donation working over and over and over. Here's something that blew me away. While I was doing my research, I ran across an interview, and the interview was with the founder, David Rosen. He was doing with a radio station. And he was talking about eradicating poverty, giving the average day folks, just like you and I, a way to pay student loans, pay off debt. And most importantly, he was talking about a way for people with the lowest skill set to achieve wealth. That was powerful. And it also showed vision. Now I can gratefully say that I'm a part and honored to be a part of that vision. And then finally, a system, right? A system that's automated, predictable, and it just makes sense. Since joining, I've reached the $4,000 level, have enjoyed daily withdrawals, have personally enrolled over 14 people. I have used money in my back office to enroll over 50 teammates. Okay, I've donated over 11,000 to other causes, and here comes the boom. Besides helping a lot of people, I've been introduced to the world of cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology, which is an absolute game changer. You mentioned it many a times in the presentation. It's an absolute game changer. So it's safe to say that I've definitely found my home. As always, bro, thank you for the opportunity to share.